Hi everyone, I'm Adam Eisgreen, Creative Director at Microsoft, and with me is Torin Reddy, producer. And we are, welcome to the first Twitch stream of Xbox One content for Microsoft.
Exciting.
Woo! We haven't done this before. Everything should work just fine. We thought for the first show what we would start with is Killer Instinct, since it's one of our favorites here in the studio, and we've been having a lot of fun getting it ready for Gamescom and PAX and for eventual release. So what we want to do is do some playing. Torin and I will talk about the changes we've made since EVO, all of the improvements we've done to the engine, and of course we will spend a good deal of time talking about Thunder, since he's our brand new character brought back from his long hiatus from KI1, and we'll give you a great taste of what you can expect out of playing him as well, and he's quite a beast.
Yep, yeah, he was just revealed. We've been getting tons of awesome response to the character. Players are really loving him. Yeah, we can't wait to show him off for you guys.
Alright, so let's get started.
Rock and roll.
So I apologize, because one of the things is that talking and playing don't really go hand in hand, so if you see us not being as awesome as we could be, it's because we're talking about things.
Yeah, you will experience our awesomeness.
I want to hear the full-on trash talk.
Oh, yeah. That might be a little, edited. So one of the things, we've got skins. So Glacius here, we've got our Super Fuchsia Pink Purple that everyone kept asking for coming back from the original. Where's my Pink Glacius? So he's back, and then we've got this really killer golden colored one. A lot of these skins are all unlocks, so as you play through the game and play with the characters, you earn points that you can spend on all kinds of fun things to unlock. A lot of which are really awesome that we're not going to talk about just today, but one of them being these really cool skins. So I would say Glacius.
Yeah, this is my favorite Thunder color. He just looks even angrier than normal. So let's go with it.
All right. Well, you've got to go. Let's go with Devil's Landing. So we'll play on Thunder's new stage.
Yeah, one of the special things about Thunder Stage is it's all about weather and extreme weather. As we get deeper and deeper into the battle, as downs happen, we'll see more and more weather reaction. And when Thunder attacks, you'll also see weather. Thunder and lightning stuff.
All right. So one of the first things that we've changed in this version, or it's not even give me a second. Evil. So evil. One of the things that we've done is, first off, Glacius hasn't undergone a lot of changes since EVO. We've done some tunings on some of his moves and attack priorities. One of the things we've done is actually allow him to hold projectiles. So now you can hold any projectile that you put over your head. Obviously, it's better to do on light, and that way you can still poke. If it goes off the screen, you'll lose it, but essentially what you can do is you can leave it sitting there and then let it go whenever you want, which means it's fully combo. You can put it into any combo you want, which makes it very satisfying. Oh, ow. I'm surprised you didn't try to break that. Have a little of that.
Angry
Ow, oh god, and follow it up. Oh, you just wasted it.
Yeah, I'm
so Thunder has a 2-hit overhead that you just saw there, which is really nice. You can cancel it into just about anything, which makes it very powerful. Ow.
Yep, panic DP.
Here comes the rain.
Yep. Yeah, you can see as the weather is increasing, we have rain on Thunder Stage, we're getting more of this stuff.
We got some questions. Glacius strawberry or sour apple?
What was that?
Is Glacius coming strawberry or sour apple?
I will happily name the colors that.
That's good time.
So you can see the trees reacting, the weather's getting even more extreme, more rain, more craziness.
Oh god, that one out. Just my break. Ow! Follow it up. What are you gonna do with it? Oh, you didn't. So Thunder's command grab, if you do the shadowed version, you can actually follow it up with, with launches, so pretty much I'm jungleable. And of course, one of Thunder's best assets is Skyfall after Tsunamish, which is his awesome anti-ground launcher. So, Tar, why don't you just back up, since I'm almost dead anyway.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do a normal heavy Tsunamish, so you can see the distance. Okay, now do one cancel to the Skyfall. So you can see what you do is you can basically, one of the real skills that you want to learn playing Thunder is the ability to cancel at any opportunity from the Sammamish into the Skyfall, because it even allows you to do cross-ups on wake-ups. So even at a good distance from the screen, Thunder can be a real threat to the player. And because that Sammamish is projectile invulnerable, even if I'm holding Hail here, that's not going to make much of a difference, because he can just come right through it. If I hold it long enough, I can keep it for against the Skyfall. But basically, yeah, see, that would go right through.
I think we got an echo problem, guys. What'd we do with the magic wand? That did it. Oh, that's so hated. That's fantastic.
Alright, go ahead, kill me. Do something fun. Oh, here we go. Ultra, you can cancel it. Oh, cancel. What's it gonna do? Ouch.
That's fantastic.
It's a yum yum. We actually have all of Thunder's dialogue is actually authentic now.
Yep.
And it was actually recorded by Ken Lobb, who was the original voice of Thunder in KI1. Came back and reprised his role as Thunder this time.
Talented.
But now being actually authentic.
Yep.
To the Nez Perce kind of Indian dialect.
Yep.
One of the fun things too is obviously we have new skins, and I'll actually use Saber when we talk about one of the other new changes we've added. And I'll use our awesome tritone Saber here because this is good looking.
Yep.
So one of the changes we've made since Evo is how we deal with potential damage. So what potential damage is essentially in our game, combos are really important, and ending a combo is even more important. So we have a system that a lot of your moves add potential damage instead of immediate damage, but you have to use an ender to cash that in. One of the big changes we've made since Evo is that we've made it so that potential damage isn't just lost if a character is dropped out of a combo. So what happens is, just stand there for a second, I'm going to beat on you. So for example, with Saberwolf, if I get into a combo and I start doing Rabbids, you can see that I'm building up massive potential damage, and I'm going to drop it on purpose. Oh, and look, it's just sitting there decaying. So what this basically allows you to do is, as a Saber player, you can basically use resets to a massive advantage to do stupidly huge combos. So if you think some of the combos you've seen online, you know, bam, 31%, and that wasn't even really a long combo.
Yeah. You just once that potential damage is there, all you have to do is end once, and then you get all that potential damage back.
Yep.
So it's pretty brutal, and it creates a lot of tension in the match, which is really great. It makes players play very aggressively, which is what we definitely do.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some combos with resets, and players guessing very poorly go into the 60-70% range pretty easily, and that's without doing instant cancels or any of our other kind of neato tricks you can do at a high level. And that's been really satisfying because, again, it keeps the matches moving really quickly, which is something that we really wanted to make sure we did. We felt some of the matches were going a little too long, and it's one of the changes that really added a lot to the game.
And there were just a few too many breakers in this. One of the things we did to address that is we changed the double timing, so light doubles are a little bit faster now. Medium doubles are I think are a little bit faster, and then heavy doubles I think are around the same speed.
Yeah.
This makes players really commit to combo one to break. All of that, and it's totally rocking and rolling.
I don't have any instinct, I can't cancel it.
But it's a really important change. Another thing we did is we made a third linker. So normally there are just two linkers. There's a light and there's a medium. Now you can do a heavy linker if you hold down on either the light or the medium button when you do your linker. And
right. Actually, tell you what, why don't you play Thunder and I'll play Jago, and we can we'll show that off. Yeah. And again, new colors. So, and we have even more. There are all kinds of cool things, and some of them are definitely different. Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder.
Wow.
You know, a lot of people don't remember that movie.
Dating myself.
I'm totally dating myself.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. They looped a helicopter. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pick one. Sweet. Young Glacius stage.
For blue or matchup. Go.
So yeah. So linkers. Basically, a lot of feedback that we got from the game was that if people were drifting towards breaking on linkers instead of breaking on doubles because of the way that you had basically a 50-50 chance because all linkers had to be lights or mediums. because if they were using heavies, it was an ender and it didn't really matter. So one of the things we've been experimenting with is the idea of heavy linkers, like Torrent said, and how we've basically implemented those right now is through using the light or medium buttons, but basically holding them.
So you can just do like 1, 2, 3, show light.
Like there, 1, 2, 3. So that was a heavy linker right there, 1, 2, 3. See, basically all you do is you have to hold the button, either light or medium, in order to get a heavy linker. It's a great thing because again, it gets away from the 50-50 game that we really wanted to avoid. I don't know if we're not 100% sold on the input, the way of inputting it. We don't have anything else in KI that works on hold.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
you kind of get used to it at first. It does take a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of those things we're going to keep experimenting with as we go towards launch and figure out what the best way is to... Because we like the idea of it, it's just a matter of figuring out what the best input is. We're trying to avoid a lot of complicated input on this game. That was something that KI never really was about. Nice. And so... Oh! Yeah, one round. But, yeah, it's just one of those things like, you know, even Thunder's command grab, you know, originally we were talking about doing more classically, you know, grappler 360 kind of moves, and it just doesn't fit KI's mindset. You know, we never wanted commands that were really more complicated than an uppercut or a half circle, and so we're trying really hard to maintain that. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with the that new mechanic. Some of the other things that we've done. We tightened up the throw windows, so throws are a little harder to do and a little harder to break. We felt like it was a little too easy. Someone could walk up. Oh man! Oh, you missed it. And just it was really just perfect. It was just too easy to do.
Yep.
Let's see what else.
Or doubling and linking and whatnot.
Yeah. What are you waking up on that? That's silly. Oh, so one of the other things we're doing too, and I'll activate it here, is one thing we're not 100% happy with yet that we're working on with Jago is his instinct mode. So one of the things that we've still got in is, you know, oh, counter breaker, you're so dead. Anyway, so while I kill him, boom, boom, I could have done. So one of the things that we've done is basically that Jago's ultra instinct right now is that he heals as your. He heals as after you activate it. And while we think that's fun, the problem is that we've seen a lot of play where basically people just try to run away when they have healing activated. So we're looking at ways of changing that into something that has to be more aggressive. So essentially the idea, God, you just fell for that. Oh, and then of course I dropped it. So the idea we're going for is more of a thing where Jago's instinct is probably going to change such that you have to be aggressive in order to gain the healing. So what's going to happen is as long as you're you're pressuring the opponent either through hits or through blocking, you'll gain back health. But otherwise, if you basically just go sit in the corner, instinct's not going to do anything for you.
Yeah, we were trying to get players to play a bit more aggressively, trying to get them away from the match. And also making it so these Jago matches don't last forever. You know?
Yeah, because I mean the health thing is cool, but it's just we never, you know, like when you just go neater and run away, that's just not the kind of gameplay we're trying to hold.
It's not in the spirit.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Why did I not counter that? Nice. Oh!
I just didn't want to win.
Fantastic.
I don't.
Oh. Ow. My liver. Wake up. Yeah, we got new crumple animations in now, so guys just don't fall over.
I wish that would.
It does. Use Fierce. Fierce is like your best. So a lot of Thunder's throws, like, how do you get out of Thunder's throws? There's a lot of tick throwing you can do with Thunder, but the nice thing is pretty much all of his throws have about a 5-frame start up and up. So you can jump out of most of them. It's just you have to basically get in to be able to read the player, know who you're playing against, that they really are going to do a tick throw. And if you know it's coming, you can get rid of it. But, oh gosh, oh that's really dangerous. Oh god. One of the things you really want to watch out for is when Thunder goes into instinct mode, his instinct basically allows him to dash teleport, which is pretty much the most heinous thing you'd ever want to, a grappler to have.
It's the best thing on earth.
So,
as someone who mains grapplers,
generally try to stay away from him when he's doing that. Oh, smush. Also, the great thing about Thunder is that he's got a, he's a threat at like this range. Oh, no, he's gonna kill me. Okay. No, I was just gonna say, Thunder, the great thing about Thunder is he's even a threat at like this range, right? Like, the thing about even his normals, just stay where you are, even his normals, like, or your grab, your first grab, like, he's got a great range, so it's not, whereas KI, a lot of the characters have to play, except for Glacius, have to play really up in your face. The great thing about Thunder is even at medium range, he has several normals and a bunch of command moves that are really effective, which make him really, yeah, I'll switch, which just add a great mix to it because you don't feel comfortable